Hey friends, today or this week for core we're going to be talking about seasons and weather, which is one of my very favorite core units. So listen up so we can talk about all the different types of weather that there is. Dear kindergartners, hello, my name is Annie and I'm a 5th grader in the big city called Washington, D.C. Remember Washington, D.C.? You've probably seen kids my age and thought it would be nice to be older, but I'll tell you a secret. Sometimes I wish I was still in kindergarten. It was so much fun. Maybe you think it's kind of strange to get a letter from a kid you don't even know, but I'll tell you why I'm writing. In school, my class is learning about seasons and weather right now. I'm doing a special project. I'm going to be your weather pen pal. I'm going to teach you what the weather is like where I live and what it's like in different areas on Earth. You can help me with my project by answering all my questions, so I can learn about weather and what the seasons are like in your hometown. On the days when I don't get a chance to write to you, your teacher will read you some stories and poems about weather and seasons to keep you thinking about them. By the time we're done, I'll let you know. I bet we'll all know a lot more about seasons and weather. So let's get started. This girl's going to come up a lot in our pages, okay? Her name's Annie. Let's see, can you see that? All right. Can you tell me what the weather is like outside today where you live? Is it warm outside or is it cool? Is it rainy or sunny? Is it cloudy or clear? Is the weather where you live always the same or does it change? Was yesterday's weather exactly the same as the weather today? How about the day before? My teacher says that no matter where you live on Earth, the weather is always changing, hour by hour, day by day. Just yesterday when I left for school in the morning, it was sunny, but it started raining before lunchtime. But no matter where you live, you will probably still notice weather patterns during certain times of the year. For example, you may notice the weather pattern in the summer is mostly sunny and warm. Weather patterns may change a lot in some places and very little in other places. It all depends on where you live on Earth. Different areas of the Earth have different types of weather. I colored 2 areas, the North Pole and the South Pole. On this picture, blue. As you can see, the North Pole and the South Pole are at opposite ends of the Earth from each other, but they share the same weather patterns. At the North and the South Pole, it's always cold, and the land is usually covered by ice. This is the South Pole, which is located on the continent of Antarctica. It's one of the coldest places on Earth. The ground is covered by ice all year long, though it is almost never rains or snows here. The wind can be so strong and the temperatures can be so cold enough to freeze a person's skin if he or she is not wearing the right kind of clothes. What kind of animals live at the South Pole? Penguins. The middle of the Earth, where it's usually very warm, is colored red. Most places in the red area stay warm all year long. The biggest change in the weather during different times of the year is the amount of rain. During some months in this area, the day may start off warm and sunny, but by afternoon it may be raining very hard. This weather pattern may occur almost every day. All the rain and the sun this area gets help to keep the plants and leaves green and healthy. During the other months, it rains less. Sometimes many weeks can pass before there is even a single drop of rain. And as you can see on the map, the United States, where we live, is green. The United States is the continent of North America. In the United States, it's not always cold, like at the North and the South Pole, and it's not always hot, like the middle of the Earth. The weather in the United States changes with every season. See how it's in this white strip right here? It's not in the cold area. It's not in the hot area. It means right here we have all different seasons. The weather in the United States changes with every season, so we get colder weather, hot weather, and everything in between. There are 4 seasons in a year: winter, spring, summer, autumn. The weather in the United States changes depending on what season it is. If you pay attention, you'll notice that changes occur in plants, including trees, grass, and flowers. Also, depending on the season, you'll see different kind of animals. Where I live in Washington, D.C., you can really tell the difference between all 4 seasons. And we're lucky, too, living here because we also see the difference between all 4 seasons. Winter is the coldest season. In many places, the world outside becomes less colorful in winter because there are fewer green plants and no flowers. Birds, bugs, and animals are hard to find. Some animals, like squirrels, sleep during the winter season. In some places, snow and ice cover the ground during winter time. Eventually, winter ends and springtime begins. The snow and the ice melt, the sun shines a little longer and warmer each day. Spring brings new life, new bud appears on the trees, new plants grow up, and a lot of times, often baby animals are born in the spring. Summer follows spring. Summer is the hottest season of the year in the United States. Summer is the season in which all the plants are the greenest, full of leaves, flowers, and fruits. Birds and bugs and other animals are easy to spot in the summer. Finally, after summer comes autumn, which is also called fall. In most places in the United States, the leaves change colors and fall off the trees. The air outside gets cooler and the sun shines a little less each day. Do you know what season it is right now where you live? We're in winter right now, okay? Winter. If you look outside, you might see some snow. You won't see any leaves on the trees because they've all fallen off. It's winter. When something happens over and over again in the same order, it's called a cycle. Every year, the cycle of the seasons begins in winter, followed by spring, then summer, then fall. So we're just in winter. Next will be spring, summer, fall. I'll be talking about my hometown, Washington, D.C. This is Annie talking. A lot in my letters, but the characteristics of the 4 seasons where you live might be different. You should pay close attention to see if your weather is different from mine. I'll say goodbye for now so you can talk more about weather and seasons with your teacher. I will write again soon. Until then, I hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather where you live. Love, Annie. All right, that's it for today. So we're going to be talking about all these 4 different seasons. Remember, a cycle is when something happens over and over again. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Talk to you soon.